In this video we're going to show you how to insert and remove the Sony A6500 camera from the SeaFrogs A6xxx series salted line housing. We've got the standard flat port on at the moment, and we're going to have the Sony 10 to 18mm f4 lens mounted to the A6500. So first thing we need to do is make sure that the camera is in the off position. There we go. And we're going to check the housing is also in the off position for when we're inserting it. So that's all good. Now we can open up that housing. And as you can see, we've got the zoom ring inside the housing. We're going to double check that it's got 10 to 18mm embossed on there, so we know it's the right one. There's also a zoom ring for the 16 to 50mm kit lens. And we're going to make sure this guide in the top left is seated in the right position, and just insert the housing with lens firmly in there, and that should make sure everything's in the right position. Now we'll clip the latches on both sides at the same time to make sure it's securely in, and let's turn on and make sure that the buttons are all working okay. So top dial, you can see settings changing there. So if you want the LCD active, then you'll go into the menu and you'll make sure that you haven't got the auto mode on, because it will default to the viewfinder if you're in auto mode. Let's go through that menu. Okay, everything seems to be working. We've got our direction buttons and the rear dial. Everything's working as it should. So that's all good. That's all the buttons working, everything in place. Let's switch off, and to remove the housing we reverse those steps, so undo the latches on both sides and take that back of the housing off. Now you want to remove or loosen this guide that sits in the top left of the housing, and that will allow you to remove your camera with the lens gear in place, and you can slip that one off, and there you go. All back to how we started, so you can put that one back in place so that you don't misplace it for next time. I also recommend the same thing with the zoom gear. If you pop that back inside your housing, then you know you're going to have it in the right place next time, and then we can put the back on, and we're all set, ready to go for next time.